In a jam-packed episode, we look back at the FINA Men's Intercontinental Tournament, let you know who's going into the USA Water Polo Hall of Fame, and find out, did that promposal work? Next on The Counterattack. Hi everyone, Greg Mescall here for The Counterattack. Thanks for joining us. We start things off with the FINA Men's Intercontinental Tournament that wrapped this past Saturday at Corona Del Mar High School. 24 games in 6 days, and the final 2 days were pretty strong. We pick it up with the semifinal round, Brazil beating China 14-12, but the game of the night, maybe the game of the tournament, USA and Australia. Here's how it all went down. We pick things up late in the game. Late in the fourth, Team USA in deep trouble, trailing 13-10, and then they start a most improbable comeback. Alex Bowen scoring from Jansen Wygo, and now it's 13-11. Moments later, Team USA turns to Josh Samuels on the power play. He stuffs it home. It's a one-goal game, and then with less than 20 seconds to play, Team USA on the power play again. They turn to Brett Bonani. He punches it in, and can you believe it? We're tied at 13 and headed to a shootout. In the shootout, it would come down to this. Team USA needing a stop and a score to prolong this game. Billy Miller steps up for Australia. He is stuffed by McQuinn Barron. That'll set up a chance for John Mann. CDM alum goes for the tie, but James Stanton French is there for the stop, and Team USA loses a heartbreaker 17-16 to Australia. They would play for bronze. To the bronze medal game we go. Team USA taking on China, and as thrilling as the Australia game was, this one, not so much. Team USA blows the doors off China from the get-go. Josh Samuels scores here early in the first. 1-0 they go ahead. Pick it up now here in the second quarter. Team USA up 9-2 and adding. Alex Bowen scores after the quick pass from Luca Cupido. And then Team USA puts this one away late in the game on the counterattack. Jansen Wygo delivering on the break. And Team USA goes up 14-2. They win it 19-7, never in doubt, on the way to the bronze medal. Now we move to the gold medal final, Australia and Brazil. Aussies undefeated all week long, keeping it going here with shots like this from Tyler Martin. The long lob try finds a home, beating Vinícius Antonelli of Brazil 2-1 Australia. Here in the second quarter now, Nathan Power does just that, powering it home on the skip shot. Aussies up 4-3, and then putting it away in the second half. Richie Campbell connects for a 7-4 lead. Australia takes it 9-6, winning their first gold medal in FINA men's water polo. So a fantastic finish there at CDM. Team USA not exactly where they wanted to be in the medal count, but they accomplished the goal of qualifying for the FINA Men's World League Super Final coming up this June. Afterwards, we caught up with some members of Team USA on the tournament and what's ahead.
We came into the game wanting to press them hard and play really, kind of get after it from the beginning defensively, and I thought we did that. And just kind of play composed on offense, and but mainly kind of defense carried through the game. So.
Yeah, I mean, just get better in everything. You know, Coach kind of gave everyone, you know, what they need to focus on over the next month. So we're all going to take that and, you know, go to our clubs, go to our colleges, and try to improve in those fields.
And now we turn our attention to an exclusive here at the Counterattack, this year's class for the USA Water Polo Hall of Fame. In no particular order, we start things off with Natalie Golda. You may know her now as Natalie Benson, but in her playing days, she was a 2-time Olympic medalist for Team USA. Joining her, Amber Drury, currently a top-rated referee, but back in the day, a player for the women's national team and a coach at the collegiate level. And last but certainly not least, Richard Corso, head coach for the Cal Bears women's water polo team and the 1996 men's Olympic team head coach. Don't miss your chance to honor these three, along with all of our national award winners, this May 30th at the Hilton Costa Mesa. Ticket information is available now at usawaterpolo.org. Now we move over to the women's college game, which is getting deep in the regular season. Playoffs on the way, and a conference matchup, USC paying a visit to Cal. Here's the play of the day, courtesy of the Pac-12 networks. It was a 6-5 win for USC.
Cal has to be able to kind of look this team in the eye and stop them.
And it's tied up right there. Monika Vavic evens the score at 4.
As we are saying, Monika Vavic at 5'8". They put her down to 2 meters. She's able to absorb the foul, make the turn, keep her hand on the ball, sees the goalkeeper coming out and backhands it near side.
And now we move from Berkeley to Ann Arbor, Indiana visiting Michigan in a pivotal CWPA matchup. This one went to sudden death overtime, and just 33 seconds into that period, Michigan turned to Danielle Robinson. She found the back of the net, and the Wolverines get a big victory, 13-12 over the Hoosiers. Some other scores in the women's college game. UCLA stays at number 1, beating Arizona State 11-4. Stanford all over San Jose State 23-6. Natalie Benson and Marist tops Iona 10-9. And UC Davis an upset over Cal State Northridge in Big West play 9-7. More great college action coming this weekend when Arizona State pays a visit to Cal. That'll be live on the Pac-12 networks this Sunday at noon. And speaking of water polo this weekend, the National League comes to an end with the championship. It all starts this Saturday at Acalanes High School. Tune in. We'll show every game live, free of charge, on USA Water Polo TV. That'll be at youtube.com/USAWP. And we'll crown a champion this Sunday. You can watch it all live or join us on site. Admission is just $5. And now we'll close things out with our social media send-off. And this photo came to us via Twitter from the Hawaii Water Polo account. What is a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger doing at a Hawaii water polo game? Anyway, the Red Ranger was there and they were able to capture it via Twitter. I can only hope this is the start of a trend where more Power Rangers start showing up at more water polo games. If you see a Power Ranger, let us know. And to follow up on a story from last week, the water polo promposal, we found out the details and it was a success. Here is some video of the actual promposal. This is Lyndon Overbay from Cy-Fair High School proposing to her boyfriend, Michael, from the Woodlands High School. This is all in Texas. And right after a game, Michael walks over and says yes. Why did she propose to him? Everyone in Texas knows Cy-Fair's prom is about a month earlier than the Woodlands. She had to propose. He said yes. It all worked out. And they are a happy couple headed to at least 2 proms this year. So don't forget, whether it's a promposal or something else great, we want to see the best of what you're doing on social media. Tweet at us at USAWP, add the hashtag counterattack, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, or anywhere else, and we'll feature some of the best work right here on the counterattack. That'll do it for this week's episode. Don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, you got to look weak side, and we'll see you next time.